number 15, Jim Edmonds. Stepping into the box, number 15, Jim Edmonds. Stepping into the box, number 15, Jim Edmonds.
MLB Slugfest 2004. contest. The Chicago White Sox host the San Francisco Giants. Hey, Jimmy, what are y'all dressed up for, that big high school reunion tonight?
After the game, yes. 30 years.
30 years.
30 years.
Wow.
Yep. I know that this girl's gonna be there. This girl used to be beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that she still is after 30 years.
They all the beautiful ones, they... Logan, everybody, Tim Kitzer with you, along with one of baseball's living treasures, Jimmy Shorts. And the leadoff hitter heads to the plate to start the game. Burley, now the windup. Fly ball, foul territory. And it ricochets off the wall. Durham rounding first. And that ball drops into center for a base hit. No outs, runner at second. Pitch on the way. That is sheer brute force. Now, you know, Jimmy, this guy was born with just one nostril. Since he has a heightened sense of smell, though, he can actually smell a fastball. Wonder what a whiff smells like. Ground smash toward the hole. And that's through the right side for a base hit. No out, and runners at the corners. Line foul. Delivers. Line smash, second base. And he pulls it down. Just one out. Men on first and third. And he ropes one over the shortstop. And he makes the diving grab. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Hit hard on the ground, right back to the mound. And Durham scores to put his team ahead.
You know, right now would be a good time for a double.
2 outs here, but they do have men on base. Hit high in the air. This one has a chance, and it's gone! A home run! And Snow gives his team a 4-run lead. He put a punishing hit on that ball.
Oh, I think he just got lucky there, Tim.
2 outs, nobody on base. Fooled him with that pitch.
Swung at it like he was chopping weeds.
Hit sharply, but foul. Burley with the windup. Hit in the air to right field. And Ordonez makes the grab for the final out. And that ends the frame. After 1/2 inning of play, the Giants lead by 4. And coming up after the game, a very special episode of My Old Man's a Dork. Corey's stinging one-liners and wisecracks go a step too far. This gripping episode will disturb you. Discretion is advised.
You know, Tim, I heard Sammy Sosa uses a 32-pound bat.
You know what, Jimmy? I think you mean 32 ounces.
No, Tim, I mean it. His wristbands weigh 14 pounds each.
Hard ground ball toward the hole. No outs and a man on. He swung right through that one.
Good fastball there. Do you think you could catch a fastball barehanded?
And that bounces foul. And he goes down swinging.
That's not good, no. He just didn't give it his all there.
1 out, man on first.
They'd really like to get ahead here.
Sends up a drive to right field. And Thomas has himself a single.
This guy's got to get a hit because he's got to get on base here, Tim.
Only one out. Runners on first and second. Line shot over the first baseman's head. He makes the grab. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And he scorches one over the first baseman's head. And that's line foul. Hit sharply, but foul. Breaks for third. Hit in the air, but foul. He's running. Fly ball, center field. Harris rounds third. Grissom, and he won't get this one. 1 run is in. Thomas now rounding third. The throw to third. 2-run score. Guns it to second. There are 2 outs. Runner on second. Hit sharply over the shortstop. He could have extra bases. Canerco now rounding third. And Canerco pulls his team within 1. And Lee winds up at second with a double. 2 outs now. Man on second. Out of play. The smash left side. Throws to first. He got him. After an inning of play, the Giants lead by 1. Tonight on Newsbreakers following the game, the city pothole scandal grows bigger. The cover-up surrounding funds that were supposed to cover up potholes have disappeared. Or have they? You'll be shocked to find out what we found out in this shocking report. And here's the batter to lead things off.
37, Damon Minor.
The pitch gets under it to left field.
On a scale of 1 to 10, that was a 1. Boy, that was nice.
1 out, nobody on base. Aurelia stands in. Burley, the windup. The smash to second. The throw to first, and he is out. Well, he's 1 for 1 today, and a hit here could be the ignition he's been looking for. And that's lined over the second baseman. And he's going to have to hurry to get to this one. Durham rounds first. And Durham has a double. Bernard, 1 for 1 on the day. Singled last time up. There are 2 outs. Runner on second. He couldn't hold up. Now he's in the hole 0-1. Good pitch there, Jimmy. He had him back on his heels. Durham rounds third. And there's a base hit into center field. The Giants extend their lead. He just dropped the ball. And the ball is knocked loose. And he dropped the ball. Alfonso, nothing to... Flied out his last at bat. There are 2 outs. Runner on second. The pitch. Line foul. Bouncing foul. And that was just a heck of a pitch. Who knows? This guy could end up going to Cooperstown.
Why would you trade him if he's doing so good? Cooperstown.
At the middle of 2, San Francisco leads by 2. Cooperstown, Jimmy. Cooperstown.
I heard you the first time. Why are they going to trade him?
And there's a drive to deep left field. Bonds, and this one's going to be out of reach. And Bouchard is on second with a double. No outs, runner at second. And he ropes one over the second baseman's head. Grissom, and he can make the catch. Bouchard now rounding third. The play at second, and Bouchard scores to pull his team within 1. 1 out, nobody on base. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fires to first. Out. 2 outs. Nobody on base. Fly left field. And he puts it away. And that'll do it for the bottom half of the inning. After 2 innings, San Francisco leads by 1. Gets under it, and that'll go foul. Drives one to left center. And Bouchard pulls it down. 1 out. Bases are empty. Hit in the air to center field. The play at first, in time. 2 outs, nobody on base. Line shot to third. Lee fields this one on the bounce. And Snow has himself a base hit. Santiago, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. 2 outs, a man on base. It might be. It could be. It is a home run! And Santiago puts his team up by 3. If not for the win, that ball would still be traveling. 2 outs, nobody on base. Hit sharply, but foul. And that's line foul. And high and deep, this one could go. And it does! Touch them all, it's a home run! And Minor puts his team up by 4. He really annihilated that ball. 2 outs, nobody on base. Hit hard on the ground to the hole. Harris fields it on the bounce. Out at first. After 2.5 innings, the Giants lead by 4. Thomas, 1 for 1. A run-scoring single in his last attempt. And we have a new pitcher on the mound. Got under that one, into foul territory. And now the pitch. Hit hard right side. And he's out at first base. 1 out. Bases are empty. Hit sharply, but foul. Moss, and here's the windup. Sends a blast right field. And Bernard puts it away. 2 outs, nobody on base. It might be. It could be. And it does. Touch them all. It's a home run. And Canerco narrows the deficit to 3. 2 outs, nobody on base. And that ball is scorched to deep left field. And it careens off the wall. Lee rounding first. The play at second, and the ball pops loose. And he popped that ball loose. Dropped the ball. And the ball is knocked loose. He just dropped the ball. And he popped that ball loose. 2 outs now. Man on second. Creed looking for a pitch he can drive. And he missed all that one. Looks like this pitcher's really got him on the hook now.
You got that right, Tim. He definitely should have taken a better look.
Breaks for third. And he lifts this one to right field. Lee heads for home. And that ends the inning. At the end of 3, San Francisco. And they brought in a fresh arm. Hit hard into right center. This is going to be extra bases. Durham heading for second. Rounding second. And Durham ends up at third with a triple. No outs, a runner at third. Hit high in the air. This one has a chance, and it's gone! A home run! And Bernard widens the lead. He took a mighty swing and deposited that ball in the home run vault. No outs, bases empty. hard on the ground toward the hole. Alfonso rounding first. Throws to second. Got him. One out. Bases are empty. Delivers. Lined over the second baseman. Ordonez will field it on the bounce. Safe at first base. And Bonds is on first with a single. One out, one on. Line foul. Man, he just blew the...
That fastball again. That is the pitcher's greatest weapon next to hitting the player, beanball.
This pitcher is one top cookie. His arm is very explosive.
Well, his arm sure explodes like a cannon. I bet he has some good arm insurance on that thing.
Snow, a perfect 2 for 2 on the day. A run-scoring single in his last attempt. Sends up a drive, and that ball goes foul. And this guy's a pull hitter, Jimmy. He usually likes to pull the ball. Let's see if he tries to pull the ball right here.
He pulled his groin trying to pull the ball too hard in spring training, and they had to pull him.
Takes off. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
You know, his timing wasn't really that bad right there. Really just tough luck.
As we go to the middle of the fourth, the Giants lead by 5.
Joe Bouchard.
Hey, sit down in front. Chopper right side. And he is out at first. One out. Bases are empty. Sends a blast, drifting foul. He had a vicious cut there.
I saw a guy once at a fair take a swing at an old junk car with a sledgehammer. It swings like that.
Strike 3.
He's swinging his bat the wrong way, I think, aren't he? Can we get a shot of that?
There are 2 outs. Base is empty. Gets under it, right field. Bernard, and he can't make the play. Harris rounds first, and the ball pops loose. And Harris pulls up at second with a double. There are 2 outs. Runner on second. It might be. It could be. And it does! Touch them all! It's a home run! And Valentine pulls his team within 3 runs. 2 outs, nobody on base. You know, Jimmy, if you took every line from every ballpark, like the line for tickets, concessions, the John, you'd have a line that stretches from here to the moon and back again.
You know, Tim, if you took everything you said that meant nothing and listened to it the way we have to, you'd probably want to go live on the moon.
You know, that's always been kind of a fantasy of mine, actually.
Don't surprise me, buddy.
Hey, here's a question for you, Jimmy. Who's your all-time favorite superhero?
Remember Clutch Cargo? His lips moved.
And now Jimmy, the pitcher, is just holding on to the ball, staring down the hitter in some attempt to apparently psych him out. Seems to be taking an awfully long time. Now, how long before the ump actually puts an end to this? That's what I wonder. All right, here we are back to the action. Moss, the windup. And that's foul. And he tries some off-speed stuff there.
The hitting coach has been after this guy to shorten his swing, and he ought to listen.
There's a shot into right center, and Bernard catches it for the final out. As we go to the 5th inning, San Francisco leads by 3. And that fly. was swinging for the fences but came up empty.
You know, he ought to just keep swinging harder and harder. Just swing as hard as he can. That'd intimidate the pitcher, Tim.
Garland, the windup. Goes down swinging. And that's just an unlucky bat or something. Someone's got to burn that thing.
You know, his teammates all have to be thinking, get on base.
One out, nobody on base. Line shot to first. Minor rounds first. And Minor has a double. One out, and they've got a man on second. Drives one, foul.
This guy throws so hard you gotta swing before you see the ball. It's the only way you're gonna hit it.
Oh, the changeup for the strike. He was guessing fastball or curve or something else. And he'll grab some bench with that strikeout. And he was just caught a little off balance there. Nice pitch, though. There are 2 outs. Runner on second. Fires. Hit high and deep. This one could go. And it does! Touch 'em all! It's a home run! And Durham puts his team up a bunch. He whacked that thing like a whacked it. Two outs, nobody on base. And Jimmy, we've got a new arm on the mound. Hit hard over the shortstop. Lee, and this one's going to be out of reach. Guns it to second. He's in there safely. And the ball is knocked loose. And he dropped the ball. And he popped that ball loose. He just dropped the ball. Two outs now. Man on second. This ball is going. Gone. Goodbye. A home run. And Alfonso puts his team up a bunch. And he turned on that thing quicker than Jekyll turns into Hyde. There are 2 outs. The base is empty. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply, but foul. That was a perfect changeup, Jimmy. That's how you keep the hitters off balance.
Well, he's gopher hunting there. You ever hunt gophers, Tim? It's fun.
Oh, this guy looks like a Cy Young candidate right now, Jimmy.
How old do you think Cy Young is? He's gotta be up there, huh?
After that half inning of play, the Giants lead by 7. And he's fooled by the changeup.
He swung big on that one, came up with absolutely nothing.
Drives one to right field. And Bernard makes the catch. Konerko, 2 for 2 on the day. He had a 3-run shot earlier. 1 out. Bases are empty. Line foul. And that was just an embarrassing swing right there.
Let that be a lesson to you youngsters. Don't embarrass yourself.
Moss with the windup. Konerko rounding first. And that ball drops into right field for a base hit. He is safe at second. And the ball pops loose. Lee, 2 hits and 2 at-bats. Doubled and came around in his last try. He's got a terrific changeup working, doesn't he? That was not a pretty swing, Jimmy.
I couldn't care less, Tim. Trying to get these bag of corn chips open. My fingers are greasy. Help me.
He's running. Hit sharply, but foul. Line smash, third base. Konerko rounds third. Fires to second. Safe. The White Sox narrow the deficit. Throws to third. And he dropped the ball. The play at home. The White Sox shrink the deficit. One out. Bases are empty. Moss, now the windup. High hopper toward short. Moss plays it off the bounce. And he's out at first base. There are 2 outs. Base is empty. And he ropes one over the third baseman. Bombs, and he can't get to it in time. Bouchard rounds first. The play at first. He just dropped the ball, heading for second. Alomar, 1 for 2 in this game. Struck out in his last at-bat. There are 2 outs. Runner on second. Hit sharply into right center. Bernard, and he comes up empty. Bouchard now rounding third. And he popped that ball loose. The White Sox narrow the deficit. And Alomar winds up at second with a double. Harris, 2 for 3 on the day. Doubled last time up. 2 outs now. Man on second. Hit hard into left field. This one could be extra bases. Alomar now rounding third. And Harris pulls up at second with a double. 2 outs now. Man on second. And we have a new pitcher in the game. Nice fastball.
This guy has a tremendous arm, Timmy. Just a big fat gun is what he is.
There's a shot caught by the pitcher. And that'll do it for this inning. And so at the end of the inning, San Francisco leads by 3. And he gets under it, and that'll go foul. It might be. It could be. And it does! Touch the ball! It's a home run! And Grissom! Snow, 2 for 3. Struck out in his last at-bat. No outs. Base is empty. And that's line foul. Hit high in the air. This one has a chance. And it's gone! A home run! No outs. Base is empty. Right, now ready for the delivery. Fly ball, foul territory. The changeup.
Swung at it like he was chopping weeds.
This one has a chance, and that ball is gone. Goodbye. A home run. And Santiago, minor, 2 for 3 thus far. Doubled and came around in his last try. The pitch. It might be. It could be. And it does! Touch the ball! It's a home run! And Minor puts his team up a bunch. No outs, nobody on base. The ball is lined over the second baseman's head. Ordonez picks it up. And Aurelia is on with a single. No outs, runner at first base. And he was really reaching for the bleachers with that swing.
He practically injured himself taking a big swing and hitting nothing. What a goof.
And it would have definitely taken a while to live that one down in the locker room, huh?
You tell me, Tim.
And he laces one over the shortstop. This one's going to be trouble. Aurelia rounding second. And Durham is on second with a double. No outs, men on...
A base hit here
And
will
a new
make
pitcher has come into the game. That one, Jimmy, had some jalapeno peppers on it. And that one had some nasty rotation on it, partner.
Yeah, don't pretend that you can see the rotation, Tim. You can barely read a menu at dinner.
Got under that one to left field. He makes the grab. Only 1 out here, and they've got runners at second and third. Line foul. And he took a little something off that one, and that totally fooled him. He seemed to hesitate for a second, Jimmy, and then just never caught up with it. The pitch. Hit sharply, but foul. Releases, and that's line foul. Hit sharply, but foul. Fires, and high and deep. This one could go, and it does! Touch them all, it's a home run! And Alfonso puts his team up a bunch. And that's got to shake a pitcher's confidence, Jimmy. 1 out, nobody on base. Koch, the windup. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-1. Oh, just a terrific pitch there. Hit in the air, but foul. It might be. It could be. And it does. Touchable. It's a home run. And Bonds widens the lead. And that's the bat that hit the Jack that lives in the house that Jack built. 1 out. Bases are empty. Sends a blast left field. And Lee makes the grab. 2 outs. Nobody on base. Delivered. And he just hit a rocket. See you later. A home run. And Snow widens the lead. Santiago, he hit a 3-run shot earlier. There are 2 outs. Base is empty. Oh, that was a nice pitch.
Swung at it like he was chopping weeds.
Sends a blast to the alley and right. And he pulls it down. The bottom of the inning coming up. San Francisco leads by a whole lot. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning. Hit sharply to the shortstop. Guns it to first, and he is out. Ordonez 0 for 3 at this point. Flied out his last at bat. Line foul. High hopper right side. And he is tagged out. There are 2 outs. The base is empty. Sends a blast. Drifting foul. Morel winds up. Hits sharply, but foul. And that's lined over the third baseman. And now the pitch. Strike 3.
There are times, and every hitter goes through this, where you just can't hit the stinking ball.
After the bottom half of the inning, San Francisco is rubbing their faces in it. And that ball is crushed. A home run. Holy smokes. And Minor puts his team up a bunch. No outs. Nobody on base. And he ropes one over the first baseman. This one could be trouble. Aurelia rounds first. Rounding second. Fires to third. And he dropped the ball. The Giants are putting on an offensive clinic right now. Durham doubled and came around in his last try. Stares down the pitcher. Drives one to left field. Lee, he can't come up with it, and it bounces off the wall. Durham rounding second. And Durham heads into third with a triple. Bernard flied out his last at bat. No outs, a runner at third. Gets under at center field. This could be extra bases. 1 run is across. Bernard rounding second. Guns it to third. And the ball pops loose. And Bernard scores to widen the lead. Alfonso, and he hit a monster shot last time up. Man, oh man. Hit high in the air. This one has a chance. And it's gone. A home run. And Alfonso, no outs. Nobody on base. Might be. It could be. And it does. Touchable. It's a home run. No outs. Base is empty. Koch winds up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Oh, that pitch was a son of a gun. Wasn't that hot stuff, baby? Look out.
And he ropes one over the second baseman's head. And Ordonez pulls it in. 1 out. Bases are empty.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to be announcer for the day and call the entire game, write us here at the ballpark, and you could call the entire baseball game.
And there's a base hit into left field. Rounding second. Throws to third. He is out of there. 2 outs. Nobody on base. The pitch. Now, he's not known to be a sinker ball pitcher, but that was a great sinker.
Well, he's gopher hunting there. You ever hunt gophers, Tim? It's fun.
And he whips out the old super loop-de-dooper, and the batter is rendered powerless.
Is that even legal?
Absolutely, partner. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the dining room.
No, it's kitchen, you dope.
And Bouchard puts it away to retire the side. After that half inning of play, San Francisco leads by a bunch. And here's the batter to lead things off.
You know, I was wondering about this last night at the hotel. How many fans get stuck entering or leaving the park through them turnstiles? Those things scare me and hurt me.
Oh, yeah, they had a guy trapped in there yesterday. Took him out with the jaws of life, but I'm more frightened of the escalator snapping my ankles off.
Ah, don't even get me started on escalators. They scare me. Man, I'll tell you, that was one terrific steak I had last night. You know, it didn't look like a 72-ouncer, but right now, I'm feeling it, baby.
And that was one terrific squabble you got into with the maitre d'. What happened there, Jimmy?
Well, we had a little disagreement over the tip. I thought it automatically was included, like they do up in Canada.
Well, that would make sense. Huh?
I was wrong.
Yeah. You know, I really wish I had taken Canadian when I was in high school, Jimmy. It's a great language to have. It's close by, and people are awfully darn friendly up there. Hits sharply, but foul. Pitch on the way. Sends a blast right field. Lee rounding first. And Lee winds up at second with a double. No outs, man on second. And we have a new pitcher in the game. Hit high and deep. This one could go. And it does! Touch them all! It's a home run! And Creed, no outs. Base is empty.
Joe Bouchard.
And that's line foul. That had some mustard on it.
That's what we call a 3-alarm fastball, like them chicken wings we had for lunch.
Nen with the windup. It might be. It could be. And it does! Touch them all! It's a home run! And Bouchard, Alomar, 2 for 3 in the game. Doubled and came around in his last try. Nen, the windup. He didn't miss that one by much, but he's in the hole 0-1.
You know, his problems are 100% mental and physical right now.
And there's a shot deep right field. And he'll make the play. One out, nobody on base. And he got him with the sinker.
Whatever he did there, he should do the opposite next time, and he'd be great.
Hit in the air to left. And it's off the wall. Harris rounding first. The play at second, safe at first. And Harris is on first with a single. One out, one on. Valentin gets ready. Swing and a miss, 0-1 the count.
I talked to him before the game. I told him, you know, you ought to take yoga.
Sends up a drive left field. And Bonds reels it in. Fires to first. 2 outs, and they've got a man on first. Nen, now the windup. He couldn't lay off that one.
He was caught in no man's land there, you know, kind of half committing to the swing.
Sends up a drive, and that ball goes foul. Takes off. And that should do it. The Giants come away with the win. And that should wrap it up for us. Tim Kitzrow for Jimmy Short saying thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Game time, 3:05. So long, everybody.
Bye-bye.
matchup, the Chicago White Sox host the San Francisco Giants. Slugfest Baseball is on the air. Hi, everyone. Tim Kitzer along with Jimmy Short. Jimmy, this should be a good one.
I'm better than yesterday. With that hailstorm coming through yesterday, the stadium was damaged. Fans, birds falling out of the sky.
Well, you're right about that, Jimmy.
Frightening.
It's time to play ball. And here comes the leadoff hitter to the plate.